What's up everybody, I'm EscoBlades back bringing you some more gameplay. This time I'm playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive on the Xbox 360. Yes, let that sink in. Counter-Strike on the Xbox 360. Now I know that there was an Xbox version, it's been on the console before, blah blah blah, but still, it's Counter-Strike on a console. It just seems so weird. Just because it's a PC title, right? I'm sure I'm not the only person who thinks this. Most people will tell you it's like Counter-Strike on a console. What blasphemy is this? In fact, I actually made a comment on Twitter yesterday before this released, and quite a few people agreed with me. I mean, some people were like, well, you know, it worked on the original Xbox, so there's no reason it shouldn't work here. And truth be told, it actually does work here. It runs pretty well, but you know, for the sake of fairness, obviously you're gonna have to. There's a lot different between this and the PC version, and there's a lot difference between this type of shooter and, you know, normal console shooters that you might be used to. I'm really looking at Call of Duty here. It's like, so for the benefit of those people who might be coming into this thinking, oh, I'm gonna dominate because I dominate on console shooters, there are a few things you're gonna have to learn. For starters, there's no aim down sights. Like, okay, so when you have scoped weapons, you can scope in, click the right stick, and you'll be able to do that. But there's no aim down sights with weapons, right? It's hip fire. You have to learn to aim, and that can take some getting used to. In fact, I can almost promise that you're gonna spend one whole game getting your eye in with that. So be prepared for that. Be prepared to die a lot, because this is more of a level playing field than anything you're probably going to be, than anything you'll be used to. So prepare to die a lot, especially when if you're not playing, any bomb type games. Prepare to die a lot, and even then, with those, just go in all guns blazing and try and kill. With regards to that, actually, you have to burst fire, or at least you have to have controlled pulls of the trigger. Spray and pray very rarely works. It's the same with the PC version. You couldn't just go in all guns blazing, spray and pray, and hope to get like a triple feed, unless people were low on health. If you do that, you're gonna get down pretty quickly, and you're really not gonna do much damage to your potential targets. So you want to try and control your burst of the trigger, and to keep that aim tight, to keep that reticule on target, and at least let your bullets do some damage. So bear that in mind when you're running around with an automatic weapon. The game we're playing at the moment is Arms Race, which is gun game. You'll be used to that. This is the origination of it. But yeah, so this is good for getting used to the different types of weapons and their handling. Everything has recoil of some sort, and that is affected mainly by your movement, the direction in which you're moving, the speed at which you're moving, and of course how quickly you're firing as well. A way to really control the recoil and sort of like the effects of that is to crouch. I can't stress this enough. If you crouch while you're firing, it's going to make things considerably easier for you. You'll notice a lot of people who are doing well in this anyway, will be crouch firing, because at least you can control the effects of that recoil, and you can at least control the reticule bouncing around and keep it more accurate. So always bear that in mind. Crouch firing better than firing on the move. The good thing about this is, like the PC version, pretty much all the controls are customizable, all the bindings. All you have to do is just go into the settings and change it to whatever you want. For again, console shooter fans, you probably want to immediately switch the reload button, because at the moment I think it's on B, and most of us are used to pressing X. At least on the Xbox 360 pad, the corresponding buttons apply to the PS3 version whenever that releases. So yeah, you probably want to switch that immediately. Your left trigger, which would normally be aim down sights, is to crouch. So bear that in mind when you pull it and you don't see anything happening. But like I said, if you get scoped weapons, if you click the right stick, you'll immediately scope in and you'll be able to do your thing. So yeah, those are the sort of that's the general gist of it. In terms of it's a very fast game, depending on the mode you're playing, like I said, but it's a fast game. It's fun. And this isn't just, sort of like fun because it's different. It's fun because it is fun. Like if you're playing with friends, the only problem again is the matchmaking. The matchmaking, when we played a good 3-4 hours, matchmaking's a bit wonky. So again, be prepared for that. We could only really seem to get into Arms Race or play against bots. When we tried anything else, it just refused to work. It was either perpetually searching or it'll throw somebody out. And we've all got open that. We checked everything. So yeah, the matchmaking's a bit crap at the moment. Maybe it'll stabilize when everybody's kind of downloaded it and stuff. But for the time being, if you get on and things aren't working, then yeah, you'll probably want to just jump into an arms race game or something and see if that works, or just play with bots and just practice. You can set the difficulty level of the bots as well, so you can start from super easy where they'll just stand and look at you and be like, hey, kill me, to like, you know, they'll actually try and flank you, and they're they're quite accurate. They'll be nailing you with headshots, so bear that in mind. But yeah, it's fun. Again, with most things, I don't know, I don't really see the longevity, mainly because, you know, if, like I said, PC players will probably play this, but then they'll probably just go back to Counter-Strike or even CS Source. I don't know how long this is gonna last on the console. Give it a couple of weeks and see if people are still playing this. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But for those wanting to know, it's available on the Xbox Marketplace right now. It will cost you 1,200 Microsoft points for the full game. There is a trial, and the trial lasts an hour. 1 point, if you are planning on getting the full game, don't do it from within the trial. Back out to the dashboard and buy it from there and download it from there. Otherwise, you'll have the bug which I ran into, which is pretty annoying. And what the game will do is, once you've downloaded it from within the trial, it will wipe all of the key bindings, so you'll be stuck in game, not able to do anything. You'll effectively become a spectator. So be sure to make sure you do that. Or if you do suffer from that bug, just go into the settings and, you know, rekey everything, restore to factory settings, and you'll be fine. Anyway, so that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, stay safe as always, and bye for now.